Listen, there's so many videos on YouTube talking about how to make money with AI, sell some images from Midjourney on Etsy, do this, do that. Like there's so many of them. I watched so many of them myself and I also created them too. But the difference between a lot of these guys that talk about it on YouTube and me is that I am actually doing myself, okay? In today's video, I want to show you like the realistic results that you can get from selling AI generated images on Etsy. What are the actual results? How much work it actually goes into it? And I'm going to break it down all for you, okay? I'm going to show you 3 different Etsy stores that I currently sell digital products on that I use AI to help me these digital products. Every store is a little bit different, so I'm going to break it down all one by one. I'm going to tell you how much work I put in it. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know, okay? But first, let's start with some basics, okay? So right now, there are 2 major AI image generators that are capable of creating pretty good images. One is DALL-E, which is a part of ChatGPT. So if you pay for the ChatGPT Premium, it costs $20 a month, you're gonna get access to a pretty good AI image generator that's called DALL-E, that's capable of creating images like this. So I just asked DALL-E to create a sandwich and it made me a pretty delicious sandwich as a virtual image, okay? And then another one is Midjourney. Midjourney is specifically designed to create AI images. And as you can see right here, I asked to create this little mouse in a hole. If you watch my other video, you know that this is coming from that video. So Midjourney is pretty good with images, especially if you want to create a lot of images in scale. Midjourney can create a lot of images very fast. DALL-E is not that fast. However, DALL-E is more precise. So if you tell DALL-E, hey, I want this sandwich to has tomato, lettuce, ham, and cheese, it's gonna exactly create that. And Midjourney is not as accurate. Very often it doesn't understand as the commands as well as DALL-E. So that's the biggest difference between them. Also, DALL-E has hourly limits. You can only create like 40, 50 images an hour versus Midjourney, you can create as many as you want as long as you have the subscription paid for, okay? And when it comes to selling digital products on Etsy, you have a big variety of directions you can go with, okay? You can go, for example, with clip art. So this store right here is selling clip art, which are the images of objects, toys, animals, things of that nature, okay? Another thing that people do is they create digital paper, which people buy in order to create wrapping paper for their gifts. So this is an example of that right here. Someone created a floral pattern that people purchase and use for the wrapping ideas, okay? You can also use AI images to go into print on demand niche, which is basically selling t-shirts. And this design that you see right here, there's a possibility this was created in Midjourney or DALL-E and someone just put it on a t-shirt that's selling for $7 and they use service like Printify, which is a print-on-demand service which will handle all the orders, all the printing for you. You don't have to store it in inventory, you don't have to do anything. It's kind of like dropshipping, but it's more creative. So they will handle the shipping, the order, everything. You just need to come up with the design and come with the sales. So that's another direction you can go with selling AI images, okay? But I promise you that I'm going to show you some of my stores and I'm going to show you the results I'm getting from each store, okay? So the first store I'm going to start with is going to be my clip art and AI prompt store. So on that store, I sell images of clip art. Again, those are the objects, animals, a lot of animals usually, sometimes funny quotes with some objects, sometimes something beautiful, sometimes it's just flowers. So for example, right now it's summer, so a lot of flowery designs do very well. Another very popular niche in the clip art sphere is anything seasonal. So for example, Mother's Day was just happened, so we were selling a lot of Mother's Day stuff. Father's Day is happening right now, so a lot of Father's Day occasion images, okay? But also I mentioned prompts. We actually sell prompts itself too. And if you don't know what the prompt is, it's basically the command that you give to Midjourney or DALL-E in order to create a specific design. So for example, this is the prompt right here. This is what I put in order to get an image of that flower, okay? So I literally just copy this, put it in an Excel spreadsheet and sell it as a product. And that store, again, the first store that we're going to analyze sells the prompts and the digital clip art. So now let's log into my Etsy platform. I'm going to show you the results from the last month, okay? All right, so this is the store that I'm talking about. This is the today's dashboard. So far we made 19 orders and generated $76 and it's only 1 p.m. right now. So there's probably still a lot of time to get more orders. We're probably going to get closer to like 30 orders and the number might be closer to like 100, 120 bucks. We'll see. Let's see what we got yesterday. So yesterday we got 20 orders and generated $115 in revenue, okay? And if I break it down for the last 30 days, for example, you can see that so far in the last 30 days, we generated $2,830 in revenue. But remember, that's an actual profit. I'm going to show you what's the actual profit is right now, okay? So I'm going to go to the finance tab. I'm going to go to the monthly statements and let's go to May, and this is the statement from May. Okay, I'm gonna expand these two tabs so you can see all the details. In May, we generated almost $3,000 in revenue, okay, in sales. The fees itself cost us a lot. We generated $647 in fees, so that's quite a lot of fees. So as you can see, listing fees 192, transaction fees 197, processing fees. So those are the fees that they charge you whenever they send you money to your bank account, and for the transactions at 275. And then this store, we're running ads and we're spending a lot of money on ads. So last month we spent $446 on ads, but they are worth it. We actually do need to run ads on this store because the way we make money with this store is we have two very big bundles on it. So we only advertise these two bundles in order to bring traffic in. And every time we get a sale from the one bundle, it's like extra 50, $100. So we only promoting those two products, sometimes a little bit more products, but usually we just promote those two products in order to bring most money to our store. All the other bundles cost like $3, $4. So like a small ticket items, but those two cost like 50, 100. So we want people to buy those big ones because that's when we make real money, and we force people to do it by basically running ads. Okay. You're going to see later on that I don't run ads on every store. I only run ads on the stores that kind of make sense to run ads, and if I see that they are useful and profitable. Okay, so you just saw my prompt and my clip art store, but now let's move on to the next store where we sell digital characters. So when I say digital characters, I mean something like this. It's like a digital portrait of a person or an animal. It doesn't really matter. So these do very well according to Everbee, which is a product research tool that I use. You can see that this right here generated 26 sales in the last month, and it's selling for $12, and they're extremely popular, and you can recreate these type of images with AI. So we actually have a store that sells stuff like that. And the cool thing about these stores is that you can charge a lot of money for a digital portrait, okay? Because usually this is very personalized, and usually this is purchased as a gift. You can charge extra money for it, which is really nice. However, there's a downside to this business. The biggest downside is that you might have to use a little bit of manual labor, meaning just doing AI stuff was not going to be enough. Sometimes you have to manually fix stuff. So you have to be aware that there's potential of you actually putting some extra work, but maybe once you see the results, you're going to stay motivated to actually run a store like this. And trust me, with AI, it's actually way easier than ever to create a store like this and make decent money. Okay, so this is my digital character store. As you can see, we got 4 orders today and generated $100 already. Let's see what we got yesterday. So yesterday we only got 2 orders, but only $26. So not so much, but in the last 30 days, we generated $1,822, okay? And here's an interesting fact about this store too, okay? In the middle of May, this store got banned from Etsy, okay? For no reason. We didn't know what happened. We appealed. We couldn't get it back. So what I did is I sent a complaint to Better Business Bureau that my store was banned for no reason. And if you're interested in learning more about this, because this can help you get your account back if you got ever banned on Etsy, watch this video right here. It's a full breakdown that goes over this process. But the reason being why I'm telling you is this, because we were able to get my account back after 2 weeks, okay? So we got banned at the beginning of the May, and the store was not functional, but in the second half of May we got it back, and we were still able to generate $1,800 in revenue for just that month, okay? Even though for 2 weeks we were not operating at all. So you can see there's a huge potential in this store. Another cool thing about this store is that we don't run any ads. Let me show you. You see, we have the ads turned off. So we are not running any ads on this store. Everything was organic, and it's still generating great results, okay? Personalized stuff, they do very well on Etsy, let me tell you that. But now let's go to the finance tab, and I'm gonna go to May to show you all the details. So this is May, right? Let me break it down for you. As you can see, we spent $2 on ads. We generated $1,900 in sales, almost $2,000, and our fees were $260. So we are only basically paying for the fees on Etsy in order to generate that much. So our profit for that month was $1,700, okay? Without spending money on ads and with less orders than the other one. So on the other one, to generate $1,800 a month, we need to get like 20, 30 orders a day. Here, if we get 3 orders a day, that's fine enough, because that 3 orders can generate us $100, okay? We don't spend money on ads. Everything is organic. It works amazing. This just shows you the value of personalization on Etsy and customization. So if you can open a store that you can offer some sort of custom service or personalization, you're gonna get way more money with this, because this number right here just to prove it, okay? People love personalization and they're willing to pay extra money for it. Okay, so my third store is selling AI prompts, just like my first one, but the first one is also selling clip art and the prompts. This one is just the prompts, okay? And recently, you would not believe it what happened, but we got banned for no reason. So what I did, I basically filed a report again to Better Business Bureau to get this account back. And I'm sure I'm gonna get this account back because we are not doing anything against Etsy policy. I'm sure this was a mistake. So I'm gonna get it back eventually. But as you can see right now, we are banned and this store is not generating any money. But I'm gonna show you how much money we generated in May. So at least you can have a better understanding of how much you can make with a store just selling prompts itself, okay? Okay, so the month of May, we were able to generate $621 from selling just prompts, okay? And on this store, we also run ads. So we spend $300 to create ads, $262 in fees, and the total amount of sales was $1,200, okay? And that gives us the profit of $621. So this one is similar to my first store. We run ads on a couple of listings. Basically, there are a couple of listings, big listings that give access to the lifetime access to our prompt list. So every time we get a new prompt, we just add it to the list, and people that buy the lifetime access get access to it for life. And we charge about like $40 for that lifetime access, which is quite a lot. And then we sell smaller bundles on the store. We actually don't have a lot of listings on it. We only have like, I don't know, 20, 30 listings on it. But prompts are very easy to create. I actually made a video that goes very in detail how to open a prompt store. Then you can watch somewhere in here, okay? Okay, I actually have a bonus store that I want to show you as well. This is my print-on-demand store that we started recently, okay? And as you can see, so far, it generated nothing, okay? So far, we generated pretty much nothing. Let's see. Oh, wait. Actually, we got 5 orders and generated $30 in revenue, okay? So this is a brand new store. It's like 2 weeks old or something. And as you can see, we are getting very, very little sales, very, very little traction, which kind of sucks because I would like this print-on-demand store to work out. Print-on-demand is completely different beast. It's actually way harder than selling just digital products. So if you want to go into digital space, hey, go for it, because I know it works. I know you can get sales. But print-on-demand, this is something that we're exploring right now. We're trying to get into it. We're trying to get better with it because there's a lot of potential in print-on-demand. But it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard, but it's easy to come up with the designs, you know, because you can come up with the designs very easy, and DALL-E or Midjourney can create designs super fast, super easy. So that's really cool. But yeah, print on demand so far is not that great, okay? So you've seen a couple of the stores that I sell digital products on Etsy and print on demand products as well. And I use AI to help me create the assets for these products. So right here, I'm gonna put somewhere a total number of profit from all these stores, so you can see how much money I'm generating a month. So for the whole month of May, you're gonna see the number right now. So that's how much I generated in the month of May by selling digital products that were generated with the help of AI. So this is one of those really videos. Now you have the better idea how much money you can actually make, because there's so many people claiming that they can make so much money with AI. But in reality, those are just videos for clicks. And trust me, I know something about it because I trying to get as many clicks on my videos as well. So if you find this valuable, please leave a like. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. And if you want to join other people that do sell AI generated images, just like me, there's a couple of us. We all hang out on Discord every Tuesday. We have an Etsy AI meeting that we talk about new tricks, new methods that we learn, keep each other motivated. Just go to the dropshipping.com to learn how to join our Discord. We also talk about other stuff as well. As you know, I also talk a lot about dropshipping and TikTok shops and all of that. So if you're interested in these topics, come join us. There's a lot of value in it. But that's all I have for you today. I'll see you next time. Good luck, my friend. Bye-bye.